They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas State's offense will go to work first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. And it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for receiving year two. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do.
Wide open on the right.
Well,
and they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking for space, it's Hicks. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
So Texas offense will get the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's...
I can sneak that in there. That's what I get. That's what I get. Where's my quarterback? Is it still Art?
Not the start this kid was
looking. Oh, shoot. I got
very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down.
All right, we're going to be disrespectful. We're going to go ahead and
stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw. It's Manning. Shoots it to the left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. Third down is coming.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Yep.
And he's wrapped up.
Thought that post route was going to break a little quicker than that.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for yards.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense.
Holding down the offense.
They keep it.
Doing terrible.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the option.
Oh, my God.
Got room to work.
No, it's not the pitch.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Fires to
Let's
the
go,
tight end.
Indy. Let's go.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He rifles one deep down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle.
John had to do it to his old team.
Get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Hicks. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down
Robert Fitzgerald is, but I like him.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Okay. We about to go blitz heavy.
The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there.
Bye-bye.
And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone with 6 on the board.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got
a little bit of a late throw, and it was a perfect blue.
To what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Fresno State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Holden finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got it in the middle at Simpson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning to.
That was the way. They
stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the quarterback is toast back in the 35. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Oh, shoot.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
Get a lag way run here.
On the snap, it's Fletcher. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and one. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The offense changing the play.
Base block.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
It worked too. Oh, man.
One of the areas they really focused on
That's
as
hilarious.
receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more
That is
plays for us in
absolutely
the
hilarious.
end
Chris
zone.
Don
We're taking shots.
killing his
We need
old
you to be able to
squad. I had to go
step
get
up.
him. Once I saw he was in the portal, I said, oh, the Texas State GOAT?
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit
really
down,
GOAT.
when he's
He's one
not,
of
so
my
being
favorite
on the
players
same
on
page,
Texas State.
and then having a guy that can go
Once
get
I saw him in the
when
portal, I
ball
had to
is
snag
near
him.
He's going to make the play just like he
I
did
didn't
right
know they
there
were on my
for 6
schedule.
points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out
But
to
I'll
the
take it.
25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
All right,
They've
hey,
got to
Texas
find
State.
some answers on
Heads
this
up.
drive.
Some
Already
boys on the
down
way.
by 18 in the second quarter. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Hunt.
And the pass
Hunt.
rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on it today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker to protect them.
Go Hunt. Go Hunt.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They
Get
can't
that boy
keep the
excited about
defense
staying one
off
more
of
year.
their quarterback.
I know
They
he
haven't been able to
understands.
get the ball deep
Ain't
down
no
the
way
field,
he's
throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Oh, man.
And the returner will be brought down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense.
Everybody.
They've got a little
See what
time
that
here to
cannon
put
looking
together
like.
a
See if we can place
productive
one
drive
outside
late in the
shoulder
half.
over here to print.
This has been
If that safety
exactly the
don't get
way you draw things up,
safety
David.
got
The
out.
offense is, he's looking deep. And they dialed up a shot
well, you
play,
gotta
but
be
they
able to
couldn't
take
hook
it.
up. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential
Gotta be
for a
able to
hangover
handle
this
the hits.
season?
I don't think so, and I think they
still
obviously
deliver.
didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that
Sit
opened
down,
the eyes
sit
to a
down.
lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could
about
build
to
on
find out.
that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps,
Put you in
Jesse.
a
Like,
position here.
you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first
shoot, I
downs
didn't
on
realize
this
I was that
drive.
close.
Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Get up, dude.
That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in.
Thanks for tackling me into the end zone.
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Kill them, Don. Show them what they're missing. Oh, my God.
Chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now
I have not seen his
on the same
abilities.
page.
And the extra point gives him a
Jesus Christ.
23 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Yeah, I think Lagway might actually just
Fielded in the end zone. It's ready.
Sorry.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody
I did
stayed
not
in their
know he
lanes,
had
and they'll
those
stop him
abilities.
at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
25 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, shoot.
Right down the middle.
That's a good
Holds
cut.
it in. Across the 25. He's got room.
That's a good cut.
Brought
I
down
just
at the
knew he was going
20-yard
vertical.
line after ripping off the big play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
And the Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Texas offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs.
Made it. Oh my
this play
God.
caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep
Oh
shot.
my God.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Get it out on the screen.
Oh,
He's
his
got
name
it
was
out
Fletcher?
of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So
Let's
in
see
the
if
third
Fletcher can
quarter,
get
they
another
come
one.
out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing.
He's
Oh
going
my God,
for
the little
goal.
boost.
And he'll step
That's a
into
big
the
dude. Hold up. Excuse me. Sorry if you can hear my little grumblings. 94 overall. Jesus Christ. 6'2", 227 with 90 speed. Shifty. Man. Oh my God. Running back by committee for real.
And the second half looking a lot like the
It's
first
crazy.
half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Let's go, boys.
They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I've been there, fellas. This
boys,
is
we
no
gotta go
fun
hunt.
if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Make a play.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the
I was
left
about to say, you
side.
better not miss that.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Ooh, he feels
Taking
slow.
it the other way.
You got to pick him up.
He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
You're going to try to go a drive all runs
back
here.
onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this
There's
offense
no
is so
bueno.
dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry
Why
because of
is
how
no
efficient
other
they are
player
throwing the
right there?
football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Fighting off the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that.
Touchdown, Texans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Reddick. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
Tight end.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Get off him. Get off him.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long.
Download plays, not just the places, but the plays.
Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis.
That's why I really like
that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Oh my gosh, slap eight.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Slap eight.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yep.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan-Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense
blocked,
up at the
put
24.
his hands down, got rid of the block, and then caught it. That was cold. Good play, buddy. All right, let's try some of these stacks.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bobcats are threatening in the red zone. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
There we go.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What do you...
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Trying to barge their way in.
Nah, let's go.
Making a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to try to run the football down here close to the end zone, just not able to punch it in on that last 3rd down attempt. So now they've got 4th down at the 2-yard line.
Was to pass. And he takes it in the end zone.
Oh, I was going to say, what happened to a long delay?
Window dressing here at the
Accidentally
end of the
switched
game.
it on that one.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people
Ended
probably
up on the
thinking
wrong person.
this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he makes the extra point. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. He's still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. And he's just going to spike it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bobcats. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Nice one.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Oh, yeah, he had a gap. I was wondering why he didn't animate, but he had a pretty good gap right there.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to pass. Sets up the screen. He gets it in there again. Scored the touchdown. Got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. He'll try the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. Cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the run, it's Fletcher. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
GG's.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all weekend. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution. The guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
But I do love this book. But we want to get some runs. Jesus Christ. All right, let's count these up. We have 12, 16, 24, 27 tackles for a loss. We have 5.5 plus that's 4, 5.5, so that's 11. Man, we had 12.5 sacks. Jesus. 1 interception out of all of that. 3 pass deflections, 1 force. No defensive studies. Almost had a punt return though. This is going to be a interesting season. Got Ohio State to start, then UTSA, and then we go LSU, Bama, Oklahoma. So let's see. Yep, those 3, those 5, those are all conference, and then just the 1 out of conference. So it'll be interesting to see how the season looks. But squads are pretty stacked up right now. If you look at A&M, well, they're only 88 right now, but I do think the ratings are a little bit juiced. But when you have 2 quarterbacks over 93, it's going to show that your team is pretty good. Yeah, I see that Ohio State is pretty good there. I think LSU, in terms of the ratings, I think LSU is, yeah, LSU's up there as well. Of course, Clemson's up there. We don't have Clemson. Oh, they barely lost to Clemson too. We don't have Clemson before the season starts, but yeah, he's 99 as well. But the rosters are absolutely crazy. At this point, they definitely, after 1 year of recruiting, have gotten quite juiced. I mean, Nico is a 98 overall. Like, they're pretty juiced. Yeah, that's why I say Simmons, he's not staying. Simmons is going pro. His deal breaker, his playing style, it doesn't matter. He's going pro, bro. He's a junior, 97 overall, he's out of there. Yeah, all of these are upperclassmen, they all out of there. A lot more speed now as well. Folks are able to upgrade their players. So there's a lot more speed floating around. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how the season ends up. But almost everybody has a true squad. We'll see how they go from there. But we'll catch y'all on the flip.